Hello, my name is James Olsen with Reality Sales Training, and welcome to the Sales Reality Check. Today we're going to talk about the hard close. A lot of sellers are afraid to use the hard close. Master sellers, they are the ones that are getting 80% of the business. They're 20% of the sellers. Master sellers are not afraid to hard close. They know there's a time and place for every type of close. So many sellers are afraid. The number one fear of sellers actually is the fear of being too pushy. Well, our part in the movie is a little bit to push. So, I don't want you to overuse this close, but there is a time and place to hard close our customers. If we're dealing with a bully or we're dealing with somebody that we've done a ton of work for already and it's a do or die situation, meaning we're going to get the order now or we're not going to get the order, why not? Now, a lot of customers have aggressive personalities. So if you're dealing with one of them, they do not have a problem being hard closed. And we don't, as sellers, we don't want to use a close that makes us comfortable or that makes the customer uncomfortable. What we want to do is use a close that is effective. Some clients like to be pushed. You as a seller, or we as a seller, may not like to be pushed, but we're not selling ourselves, we're selling our clients. So that's part of the judgment, is to know how hard you can push clients. If you listen to master sellers, sometimes the way they talk to their clients, you think, oh my gosh, how do you hang on to that guy? Well, because of the relationship, the quality, and the salesman knows how, or the saleswoman knows how hard they can push. Okay, another thing about the hard close. 99% of the problems that we have in closing can be traced directly back to the needs analysis or the inquiry stage when the customer says, this is what I need. So what I like to encourage all of us to do is to be tough in the inquiry stage, in the I need it stage. I need this to ship in 2 weeks and I want to pay $200. John, okay, I can get it to you in 2 weeks, but I can't get it in 2 weeks if you want to pay $200. Well, what do you mean? I want to argue, if we will. I don't want to argue, but if I want to have tough discussions with the customer, I want to have them in the inquiry stage before we get the closing so that we don't have to hard close. So if you're going to argue, again, the average seller acquiesces on everything. So if the customer says, I want it in 2 days and I want it $300 on the market, they go, well, let me see what I can do. Now they set up an expectation that it might happen. Then when they get the closing, the customer's upset. They walk away with their tail between their legs. So if we're going to push a customer about specs, delivery, if we're going to negotiate hard with them, do it in the needs analysis stage. I want to reiterate one more time. Do not overuse it. And if it's do or die, don't be afraid to use it. My name is James Olsen with Reality Sales Training. This has been the hard close, the Sales Reality Check. I appreciate you coming by. And until next time, let's go get an order.